Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Sunday Night Mixed Media Backgrounds. I'm going to use a couple stencils, some stamps, some inks, probably some sprays. So let's see what I can do. Guys, so I'm starting off with that yellow distress ink, and I think it's fossilized amber. And I'm taking this text stamp that I have, and I'm literally just kind of creating this textured, texty background on my white sheet of cardstock. Basically, when this background is finished, it's not really going to have a whole heck of a lot of white on it. At least that is the plan. So I am doing this two ways, or two different directions, so that it's going to be skinnier at the top, fatter at the bottom, and then fatter at the top, skinnier at the bottom. I did this while I was at retreat on a layout that had rainbow paper background, and just did this on top of it and was completely happy with how it turned out. And I really like the look of the way the text looks. Not that you're looking at it as text, but just that it is this fun kind of almost abstract text print. I really do like the look of it. Then I'm going to bring on the wild honey on top of that. The colors are pretty similar looking when you're putting them on top of each other with this kind of stamp set, but I'm not, I wasn't looking for you to look at this and be like, dang, you can see some yellow and orange in there. I wanted it kind of be the background piece. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm going to use the brick wall stencil, obviously from Scrapping Reflections. And I think this is Mermaid Lagoon that I'm just going to ink over the top. I am not going for anything that is super perfect on this, so I'm not taping it down. I am holding it down with just a bit of a paper towel because I don't want the brick wall stencil to go all over the place, but I just wanted it to kind of be held in place. My background is not going to be precise, or this part of the background. I wasn't looking for precision. Now this part of the background where I'm going to go ahead and put some glaze through the pinwheel stencil, this I wanted to have precision. And I make two choices. One allows me to keep my precision and one does not. And you guys will be able to see that. I'm using washi tape to kind of just block out where I do not want my glaze to go. I am going to place this on to the paper so that it is kind of off the edge of the page. I don't want my pinwheels to be confined within the four sides of the paper. I want it to feel like it is kind of going off out there. So this is Velveteen Glaze, and I do not remember the color off of the top of my head, but I am applying it with a silicone brush. Now, I do get my silicone brushes from Hobby Lobby when they're on 40% off. They are Hobby Lobby branded, and when that section of the store, the art supply section, that is Master's Touch, is 40% off, that's when you should grab them. I love them. They're great for applying glazes and such things. So I do put on a pretty thick layer. I want it to be a little bit textured there. Super happy with this, you guys. Super happy with how it looks. Super happy with the color combo. I am just like living my best life right now. I was just going to put this over top of it and do the other side, but then I realized, hey, ding dong, you're going to cover up all of that part that you just did. So I'm going to put this down for a second. I'm going to go clean my stencil off. Fun fact, a great way to clean off a stencil is with a Scrub Daddy. As you can see, I have brought it back, and now I am going to figure out exactly how I want my stenciling to go. Not exactly sure how I want that to go at that moment. And then as you can see, I kind of got it in the mess that was on the side of the glass mat here. Ultimately, I figure out how I want it to go. As you can see, it looks like it takes me a second, and it does. This video is sped up twice, so It does take me a second to get it exactly how I want it and how I envision it for this layout, but it does happen, so hooray. Right? Like, we're like, yay, it's happening. And then there's just one little one that I don't want any of my glaze to go through. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop that glaze right on through there. Super happy with how this is turning out, you guys. You have no idea. I'm thinking this is great. I haven't really made any huge mistakes. I haven't splattered out anything. I haven't gotten anything over top of the stencil. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be awesome. And it still is awesome when I do what I'm going to do next. So I look at this and I'm like, oh, I really need a little bit more right here in this corner. And I'm like, okay, which one of these can I put on here? And I finally figure out one that I could put on here, which is this one. And I'm not touching any of the other stencil bits and everything's great. But when I pull it up, I smear it across the paper. I slide it instead of lifting up. So now that one little pinwheel is a little smudgy. But you know what? Am I going to throw this layout away and start over? Nope. Sure as heck not. We're just going to go with it. So now I'm going to grab a couple of sprays and I'm going to take away even more of the white background. So as you can see, I had sprayed and now I am going to sprinkle. So I've got a couple of different layers here getting my background all done. And I am liking it, you guys. Like, I am ready to get a photo on here and scrapbook it, which will not be happening right now because it does need to dry. So that's going to do it for this background, you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.